1.20.70 may be broken right now, but I'm going to show you why it's even more broken with this brand new duplication glitch. This one is similar to other methods, but if you have access to sand in your survival world, then you'll be able to do this just fine. Now, you aren't required to use sand itself in the actual method, but you will need sand to craft 8 glass blocks, and then you'll need a chest and then the items you want to duplicate. Simply place down the chest and stand on top of it. You don't have to stand on top of it, but I think I get the best results that way, and then place all of the 8 glass blocks around the chest like that, and then save and quit the game. And then straight after, you guessed it, you load straight back into the world as normal. Now, this is where you would usually create a copy of your world, and I do advise you to do that. The reason I'm not doing it though is because this is a brand new world. As soon as you load back into the world, you want to place all of your items in the chest like that while you're still stood on top of it, and then go ahead and break all of these glass blocks. And as soon as you've broke all of them, you want to force quit the application as soon as the last one breaks. Now, please be advised that this will only work in your own world. This won't work in any servers or realms because it requires you to force quit the game. However, you can duplicate any item you want. You can do it with your shulker boxes, you can do it with food, you can do it with diamonds, you can do it with literally every single item in the game, and that's why it's so useful. Especially if you're doing it in hardcore survival, it will make your survival world so much more easier for you. Alright, so I'm just loading back into the world, and as you can see, I've got all of the items in the chest, and they still remain in the hotbar, which means the glitch has successfully worked. You will also notice that the glass hasn't spawned back either. There is only one block of glass there. Now, you might get different outcomes from time to time. It just depends on how fast you do it and what platform you play on. Bearing in mind, this might take you a few attempts, so before you jump to conclusions and say, oh, it's fake, no, it's not, just keep trying it, be patient with it, and I promise it will work. I mean, I've just proved it to you right there. It's up to you what you do, whether you place all of the glass blocks around the chest or you just place them in a line. It will still work as long as you time it right and do it fast enough. You could also do this with a barrel if you wanted to, but if you have access to loads of chests in your survival world, then you might as well just do it with a chest anyway. And last but not least, I will advise you to create a copy of your world before trying this method or any other method, because if you don't, some really bad things could happen, and if you want to know what they are, I suggest you watch this video on screen now.